fast-track event is the Multimedia Award. Netizens around the world visited Misters of Filipinas social media pages in Instagram and Facebook and voted for their favorites. Candidate with the most votes is our winner of the Multimedia Award. This year's recipient and our second semi-finalist is Misters Cordova, Cebu, Ed Kevin Tumula. The last Fast Track Award is KTX Choice Award. Pageant fans and supporters around the world voted for their favorite candidates in ktx.com. Candidate with the most votes is our winner of the KTX Choice Award. The winner and our third semi-finalist is Misters of Filipinas, Subic Zambales, Rahim Babar.
So we are done with People's Choice or Fast Track events. Now let's continue and find out the best performing candidates in the preliminary competitions. Well, scores were tabulated and thoroughly validated. I'm ready to announce our judges' choice, who will make it in the semi-final round. Our fourth semi-finalist is Misters of Filipinas, Pampanga, Jomar Cabalan.
We're gonna be making it fast. The fifth spot belongs to Misters of Filipinas, Batangas, Zero Ed Magbuhat.
You are still in the competition, Misters of Filipinas, Caloocan, Romel Ayag.
Down, Misters of Filipinas, Filipino Community of UAE, Nadim Elzain.
You are in Misters of Filipinas, Dumingag, Zamboanga Peninsula, Januarius Paglinawan.
Next we have Misters of Filipinas, Laguna, Derek Allen Lauchenko.
Joining our semi-finalist is Misters of Filipinas, Taguig City, Gabriel Bautista.
Down, 5 more to go. Next spot belongs to Isabella Felixander Dalupang.
Only 4 places are left, and the next one goes to Misters of Filipinas, Tarlac Susado.
The lucky 13th spot is for you, Misters of Filipinas, Mandaluyong, Gerald Castaneda.
3 more spots left, and 1 spot belongs to Misters of Filipinas, City of Manila, Tondo, Kenneth Aniban.
It's your time to shine, Misters of Filipinas, Cebu City, Junichi Yabushita.
Okay, here we go. misters vying for the title, but the final place for the top 16 goes to Misters of Filipinas, Negros Oriental, San Emmanuel Ventola.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our top 16 semi-finalists. May we request to all of the members, if you can just go backstage in the shaded part of our venue.
When I was a child, I used to sell fruits, pushing carts, roaming around from one town to another. I experienced to become a homeboy, cleaning houses to earn money and send myself to school. When I was 9 years old, I realized that life is so hard. But I never blame anyone nor my parents because it is my way to help our family. These hardships helps me to become a strong person and made me realize that it is my responsibility to do this to help my family. And I hope that someday that I can inspire many young people through my story.
Thank you very much, Albay. May we call in Cordova, Cebu.
I grew up as an introvert, but I realized I have to do my share as a youth in this country. I ran and was elected as a Sangguniang Kabataan councilor in Cordova, and it inspired me to empower the youth. I stand here tonight to encourage young Filipinos that we are the instrument of change, be part of nation building, and help end this pandemic. Remember, the youth are the backbone of the nation, and I am here to empower the country's future. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let us now call in Subic Zambales.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our life has been full of zigzags and ups and downs because of pandemic, and it teaches us to be kind, resilient, and strong. Because at the end of the day, the struggle is nothing but love, and the vocabulary, and giving up rather is not all my vocabulary. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let us now call in Pampanga.
During my younger years, it has always been my dream to compete on a national stage. And to make this dream finally to come to reality, I'll make sure that I put my sincerest dedication and hard work in everything that I do. And never forget to always keep my feet firm on the ground. As I dream high, my experiences and purposes in life will be my massive weapon to become the first ever Filipino man of the world and celebrate masculinity with responsibility with the whole world.
Thank you very much. We now proceed with Batangas.
They say
Two things define us: the patience when we have nothing, and the humility when we have everything. I represent the common Filipino man who struggles but perseveres, who falls down but fights again. And I resonate with them in this competition. And at the end of the day, there is more honor in defeat than in undiscovered potential. Thank you.
Thank you, Batangas. It is now the turn of Caloocan.
As a COVID-19 survivor, I emphasize the importance of having a better diet and healthier lifestyle, because this experience made me realize the critical role I have as a fitness coach to avoid physical health problems and to promote physical health benefits. And I thank Mr. So Filipinas for giving me this opportunity to amplify my voice and my advocacy. Thank you.
Thank you, Caloocan. We now call in Filipino community of the United Arab Emirates.
I always ask myself one question. What is stopping you? That simple one question always keep me going and never let me give up on my dreams and goals. Being a Filipino who got raised and born in UAE, it's an opportunity for others that I can share the cultural and unite them together. Of course, the pandemic was tough and everything, but we can unite together and be as one and help one another. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please welcome Dumingag, Zamboanga Peninsula.
At the heart of the pandemic, and when food became the priority for survival, it led me back to my roots as a farmer. I am a proud farmer, and I'm part of an industry that puts food on the table for our families. And so, I'm here today to lead, to inspire, and to create opportunities for the people of our nation to support Filipino farmers. Without farming, agriculture does not exist. Food does not exist. It is time for us to be heard and supported. Thank you.
Thank you. We now welcome Laguna.
Bilang isang atleta po, naniniwala po ako na bawat panalo ay naisasagawa ng disiplina, determinasyon, pagiging responsable at team effort o pagtutulungan. At kung lahat ng ako ay magiging tayo, nakikita ko po na lahat ng bagay ay posible. Ito po ang panahon na ang bawat isa ay magsama-samang gumawa ng kwento ng kabutihan. Mga kwentong may kabuluhan, mga istoryang maghahatid sa atin ng kasiyahan, inspirasyon, at pag-asa. Thank you po.
Salamat, Laguna. We now call in Taguig City.
COVID-19 has affected us. Every part of the world has been affected by this pandemic. In spite of this, I have learned to be content and to still dream. As I stand before you, believing that nothing's impossible when you trust and believe in yourself. Thank you.
Thank you. Please welcome Isabela.
Disiplinado, pursigido at determinado. Ilan sa mga katangiang bumubuo sa aking pagkatao. Mga katangiang pasan-pasan ko sa pag-abot ng pangarap ko. Mabuwal man ako ng pagsubok, kahiblang pag-asa man ang panghahawakan ko. Mananatiling matatag ang aking prinsipyo. Mula sa Reynang Probinsya ng Norte, Isabela. Salamat po.
Maraming salamat, Isabela. We now call in Tarlac.
Good evening, everyone. As an entrepreneur at a young age, I learned the responsibilities of being an adult thinking maturely, and being responsible in everything I do. I wish I could be an inspiration for the younger generations. Know what you want, think ahead, aim for your goals, and be.
As a student, majoring in physical education teacher, I want to help the future physical education teacher to promote the importance of good conditioning, because I know this micro solution can be macro effect in solving this worldwide coronavirus disease. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please welcome City of Manila, Tondo.
I'm a man forged in the city of Tondo, Manila, a place that is very challenged. But the city taught me how to be resilient and ready. And in these trying times of the pandemic, we should unite as one and try to end this pandemic forever. And always remember that there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you.
Thank you, Tondo. Please welcome Cebu City.
Growing up, I was told, and as a victim of bullying, that I cannot reach my dreams just because of how I look. But through the words of the people who loves me, who knows me, and through the spokesperson who inspired me, I rose above them all.
And I am here tonight, standing in front of you, to be that next spokesperson, to give that message of hope and change to our people, especially to our children, so that they can break their own walls of societal stereotypes, so that in the end, together, we can create a better tomorrow. Thank you. Daghang salamat.
Thank you very much, Cebu City. And finally, let us now welcome the host province for this year's edition, Negros Oriental.
The pandemic hit severely the tourism industry, but we all know that the government is doing its best to bring back and to recover tourism. So join me in my advocacy, community-based tourism. Amidst of pandemic, hosting this year's Misters of Filipinas 2021 is part of tourism recovery initiatives, dubbed as Bounce Back Negros Oriental. Thank you.
All right, so thank you so much, our candidates. Honestly, I personally love this segment because this is really where they were given the chance to be heard and to also share their mind and their heart. And of course, because the winner will become the spokesperson of the organization and will become the symbol of masculinity with responsibility.
Yes, of course, Sandy. And just like any other provinces, the Negros Oriental has spearheaded this initiative with the hashtag Bounce Back Negros Oriental in their road to tourism recovery. So at this point, kahit umuulan, andito pa rin tayo. Palakpakan naman po natin ang lahat ng bumubuo ng ating palatuntunang ito. Marami pong salamat. Thank you so much for sticking with us and for staying despite our heavy rains. And at this point, I would like to turn you over to our correspondents, our backstage hosts. Please welcome Solo, Iñaki, and Cristel. Take it away, guys.
So, ayun, congratulations to our semifinalists. Grabe. You know, Aki, very well balanced yung selection ng semifinalists, no? Kasi it's a combination of people's choice and judges' choice.
Tama ka dun, Solo. Same tayo nang iniisip. Pageant fans and support.
Na nag-perform naman talaga sa preliminary events. At syempre, sobrang galing nilang lahat sa statement of Misters, I mean sa, kanta ko nawawala.
Kinakabahan ka ata.
Ako yata yung kinakabahan para sa Misters. Yes, thank you. And
questions talaga and are very timely. So ayun nga, i-recap na natin ang 16 semi-finalists.
Yes.
So we have Mr.
Mr. Albay Anthony Alpe, Cordoba Cebu, Ed Kevin Tumulak, Subic, Rahim Babar. From Pampanga, we have Jomar Pabalan. From Batangas, we have Jiru Ed Magbuhat. From Caloocan, we have Romel Ayag. For the Philippine community of the United Arab Emirates, we have Nadim El Zain. And Gumingag, Zamboanga Peninsula, Januarius Paglinawan.
Ayun, and for our 6 or 9, medyo nabura na kasi nabasa, is ang pang-9 natin is Laguna, Derek Allen Lauchenko, and our top 10 is Taguig City, Gabriel Ira Bautista, and our top 11, Isabela, Alexander Dalupang. And our top 12 is Mr. Tarlac, Zeus Zado, and our top 13 is Mandaluyong, Gerald Castañeda. And our top 14 is City of Manila Tondo, Kenneth Aniban. And our top 15 is Cebu City, Junichi Yubishita. And our last but not the least, top 16, Negros Oriental, Shan Emmanuel Vintola. Yes.
Yan, sobrang nakaka-excite na tong show na to. It's getting really tough.
Yes. Getting really wet.
Yes, dahil sa ulan. Pero sobrang nakikurious din tuloy ako kung paano pa pinaghanda ng Negros Oriental ang Mr. Soft Filipinas despite the challenges and sa safety protocols and travel restrictions. Well, tonight, we would like to acknowledge the men and women behind this spectacular event headed by Governor Roel Ragay de Gamo. I would like to take this opportunity as well to have a quick interview with our pageant convener and executive director of Mr. Soft Filipinas 2021, Dr. Rafael Arbon Duhay Lungsod. So, good evening, Dr. Rafi. First, I would like to congratulate, of course, Negros Oriental for staging the biggest male pageant in the country. Also, how did you prepare for Mr. Soft Filipinas and what will be your message to our viewers tonight?
Umulan man at bumagyo, mag-brand out man, tuloy-tuloy tayo. That's how Negros Oriental will always take a challenge. Resilient Negorense, that's why we accepted the offer of the Misters of Filipinas organization na ang Misters of Filipinas National Pageant gaganapin sa Negros Oriental. We know how difficult it is to stage a national pageant. Na-try natin ang Man of the World in 2017. Hindi tayo natinag at saka we are all moving forward. Bounce back nga, sabi nila sa Negros Oriental. We jumpstart last year. This time, it's not about time to take a detour. It's about time to move forward. That's why we accepted the challenge to host the national pageant, the biggest male pageant in the Philippines.
Thank you so much. So that was our pageant convener and executive director of Mr. Soft Filipinas 2021, Dr. Rafael Arbon Duhay Lungsod. Thank you.
Formal wear competition.
Show the world, Mr. Soft Filipinas. Share your dream, Mr. Soft Filipinas. Let the fire burn from inside.
We begin the formal wear competition with Albay, Anthony Alvin. As a former SK chairman, Alfie believes in youth empowerment and their role in nation building. Presently, Anthony is still working on his degree in civil engineering.
Misters of Filipinas, Cordova, Cebu, Ed Kevin Tumula. He is a graduate of BS Aircraft Maintenance Technology and presently working as supervisor in a clothing store shop. He is also an incumbent SK counselor in his hometown.
Misters of Filipinas, Subig Zambales, Rahim Babar. Rahim is a graduate of BS Electrical Engineering and completed the Certified Officer 2 training. He is also the CEO and president of Pakistan Bazaar and R2R Trucks Company.
Misters of Filipinas, Pampanga, Jomar Pabalan. He is an education and anti-illegal drug abuse advocate. At present, he is taking a Bachelor of Physical Education at Mabalacat City College.
Misters of Filipinas, Batangas, Jiro Ed Mabuhay. Jiro is a graduate of BS Mechanical Engineering. He is into modeling and event hosting. At present, he is working as a full-time engineer.
Misters of Filipinas, Caloocan City, Romel Aya. Romel is into motorcycling and fitness training. He also worked as a fitness coach overseas. As a fitness trainer, he wants to promote healthy lifestyle.
Misters of Filipinas, Filipino Community of United Arab Emirates, Nadim El Zain. Nadim was raised in United Arab Emirates, but very Filipino at heart. He's into modeling and currently taking up Bachelor in International Tourism Management at the Lyceum of the Philippines University.
Misters of Filipinas Dumingag Zamboanga Peninsula, Januarius Paglinawan. He is a graduate of BIA's Entrepreneurship and currently managing their own Paglinawan Organic Eco Farm. As an eco farm advocate, he wants to create awareness and support sustainable farming that will provide healthy environment for future generations.
Misters of Filipinas, Laguna, Derek Allen Lauchenko. Derek's superb skills in basketball helped him in getting athletic scholarships. At present, he's still working on his bachelor's degree in marketing.
Misters of Filipinas, Taguig City. Gabriel I. stands 6 feet tall and presently taking up Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management.
Misters of Filipinas, Isabela, Felixander Galupang. Felix is a former UAAP Taekwondo player turned chef. He is a graduate of Professional Culinary Arts and Baking and Pastry. He's also into farming and online selling.
Misters of Filipinas, Carlock, Zeus Sado. At the young age of 18, he is still managing his own business. He just unveiled his Misters of Filipinas brand called Zeus.
Zeus is